So guys, I thought instead of just pulling out the minis and playing Chainmail tonight, we'd try something new. I grabbed this new box. It's called Dungeons and Dragons. And the whole idea behind it is that instead of moving armies around, each of us is going to play one hero. And the cool part is like the heroes have different abilities. And the more you do, the more powerful the heroes get. Like when you bring back some treasure and kill some monsters, your characters can actually get better at what it is they do, like if they survive. And so I've been reading over these rule books all week, and I think it would be fun to play if you guys want to give it a shot.
Sure. Sounds really complicated.
Well, you know, I mean, we've been playing Chainmail for months, but let's just give it a shot.
Okay.
So actually, we're going to use some of the rules from our old Chainmail game when our figures get into a fight. But the cool part is, like, instead of just walking across the grass and fighting things, I'm going to describe the dungeon to you. Like you're going through these ancient caves and stuff. Whoa. And then you guys get to decide not just like who to hit with your sword, but like how do you react to these rooms and like which directions do you want to go. And then when you get in a fight with something, we'll put the miniatures down like we always do. But instead of each miniature being like a platoon of soldiers, they're like the one character that you're playing. And so, you know, it sounds exciting to me. And
I'm just curious, as we're going through that dungeon, what kind of creatures might we interact with? Perhaps maybe some dragons.
Well, I mean, that's the name of the game. I have the rules for them.
I know.
But why would a dragon be in a dungeon?
Because it's protecting gold, and that's why we're going after it.
Well, yeah, I mean, just like in The Hobbit, right? Yeah. Like, the dragon takes over the big dwarf fortress. But, I mean, with these rules, we could do literally anything.
We could get involved in, like, really aggressive real estate investment then. Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of want to kill stuff.
Well, I mean, we'll be doing plenty of that.
All right. Well, usually I'm playing somebody who's, you know, from Lockhart.
Did you need one of these?
Yeah, I need one of them. Is this a character sheet?
You'll both each need
Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
Character record.
Like, we bought a pad of these things from this company, TSR.
Yeah.
And I know, like, Guidon used to publish Chainmail, but now TSR is publishing it as part of this game. So, okay, here's what we're going to do.
What's my alignment? Does that mean, like, I'm upside down or backwards?
So, alignment is like your moral outlook, man.
Oh,
it's like,
so I'm like either good or bad.
Is your character a hero or not? And so the way they put it in the books, there's three choices. So there's lawful, which means your character has an interest in following society's laws, man. Like you go along with the way the society believes things should be done. And there's neutral, where you'll just do whatever it is your character thinks they want to do at the moment. And then there's chaotic, and that's the kind of person that just doesn't give a crap about the law, right? And so these forces are like opposed, and the characters each can even speak to each other in the language of their alignment.
Do we get to pick our own?
Cool. Yes, you get to pick your own alignment.
Chaotic.
I'll pick lawful.
All right, cool.
I'll be lawful.
I can't. It sounds like they got the bases covered, man. I'm gonna be neutral.
All right, cool. So
neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be neutral? Can I be like in the middle or something?
All right. Well, yeah. I guess you.
Okay.
You're just gonna tell us what this all is about, because I don't know. Level.
Yeah. Okay. So here's
is
the
that
cool
like
part.
I'm a lieutenant or a sergeant?
No. You start out at level 1. That's like a veteran soldier who's seen a couple of battles and is ready to move up and become a hero, man.
Oh, okay.
And so for all the stuff we do, you earn experience points. And like you get it from killing monsters and from bringing home gold. You get a lot of experience for bringing home gold.
All right.
And when you get enough, you become level 2, and then you're tougher to kill, and you hit harder, and you just become better at what you do. But here's the cool part. You don't have to just be a soldier, man. There's like 3 different kinds of character. So there's the fighting man, which is like a soldier, which is what we've been playing with all these minis.
Cool.
There's the cleric, which is like a warrior priest. And they can use their holy symbol to chase away undead creatures like skeletons and zombies and vampires. And when they get more like powerful, they can even cast spells. They can like heal and stuff. And then the third kind of character is the magic user. It's like Gandalf and stuff. you can cast spells, and at first you can only cast a couple and you're not that powerful, but the more experience points you bring home, you start being able to do cool stuff like fly and throw fireballs.
Wow.
But here's my warning: the wizard, the magic user character, can't wear any armor, and he can't carry anything meaner than a dagger. And that kind of cheeses me off, because we all read Lord of the Rings, and Gandalf like wields that ancient elven sword.
Yeah,
right?
he's got a sword.
Man,
He gets
got
into
Glamdring,
combat.
man.
But I guess we got to play by the rules, and they say you got to have a dagger. But the wizard's got other stuff going on.
Do we get to pick our own?
Yes. So here's what we're
Fighter.
gonna do. Well,
I wanted to be
Wait, which
fire.
one is that? This is class? Is that class?
that's under class.
That's
You
class,
write out
alright.
fighting man, but here's the thing.
Fighting.
We got to see if like your character is suited to that. So here's what we do: we take 3 of our regular dice, 3 of these 6-siders, and you roll them and you total them up and you write them down under strength, and then you do that again for intelligence, and then you do it again all the way down to charisma. And I'll explain what those numbers mean. But go ahead and roll the dice and write the scores down.
Alright. 5, 6.
What was that? 3d6?
3 6-sided dice.
8, 9, 12 wisdom, 6, 10 dexterity,
Right, that's like how fast and nimble you
4,
are.
6 constitution. I got a weak stomach. I'm a pooper. And 10, 12 charisma.
I wrote mine down.
Me too.
All right, let me do. All right, I'm gonna roll 3 dice 6 now. That's a 4, a 6, and a 3. That'd be 13.
Oh,
And that's my strength.
That's pretty good. That's your strength, man.
All right, and then let me roll. I got 5, a 3, and a 1. That's a 9 intelligence. And then what I got? One more.
He's
Here.
smart enough to add up 3 dice.
I got a
Groovy.
4, a 2, and a 1. 4, 2, and 1 is a 7.
And maybe I spoke too soon.
And then here's my
Yeah,
my
maybe you'll get lucky.
dexterity. This is how fast I can type. A 6, a 4, and a 2. That's 12. 12, and then my constitution, which is what all knits me together, is a 1, a 4, and a 1. That's a 6 con.
Hey, poop buddies.
I'm a poop buddy. All right, and my charisma.
I'm kind of a pooper too.
Ooh,
Are
I
you
got a
a
4
pooper?
I
charisma.
got a 9.
I must got a big
Oh,
old
that's
scar
way
down my
better than
face.
ours.
Oh, y'all ain't
9
gonna...
is gonna what's average gonna be? Average is gonna be 3
Average-
and a half is 11, right?
Yeah.
10 and a half is average.
10, 11.
Yep, 10.5 is average.
Yeah.
Can I trade them around?
So there's rules for doing that. You got to figure out which kind of character you want to be first, and then you can drop the stuff you don't want to build up the stuff you do want.
So he wants to be a fighting man, and you want to be. He always goes for weird stuff.
I'm gonna, I got a pretty decent wisdom score, man. I got like a 14, so I think I'm gonna be a cleric, man.
And a 17 for strength?
Hey, it's like the strong right arm of like God or something, right?
That's pretty cool. That's a high strength.
Well, then I'll be a magic user then.
Awesome.
Cool.
I have an 8 for strength, so I'm not feeling as good about my fighter.
Maybe you
call.
can switch something around. What's your high score?
My high score is I got 12 wisdom and 12 charisma.
All right.
Well, maybe I'll be the fighting man, and you can be the magic user.
My wisdom and charisma are both 12.
That's
and then
pretty
my
good.
dexterity is 10.
All right. Well, the magic user probably uses charisma.
Yeah, actually, it's intelligence, man.
I could be a good strength. I mean, a good a fighting man. I could be good at that. I could be good at like a wizard, magician, magic user. Is that what it's called?
Magic
user.
user.
A magic user, right? Okay, so yeah, I got like a. Is that intelligence?
It is.
And the same thing for clerics. Is like.
Why wouldn't it be
intelligence,
charisma for magic user? Well, I guess intelligence for.
I don't
magic
know.
users.
You could ask this Gygax and Arneson guys.
Well,
They
casting
would know.
spells, I guess that's like a. Why wouldn't that be? That would be intelligence, casting spells.
Sure. I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, like,
Right.
especially if you're going by, like, the Jack Vance novels
Yeah.
or something where you have to, like, memorize a thing and... I don't know, man.
I never. Well, I read the Dying Earth.
So what are the three, like what are the characteristics for each of the?
All right,
Each of the
so
types
the
of dudes.
classes, right? So, according to the book, the fighting man can carry any weapon and wear any armor. Oh, what do you mean?
Like for the you said that the
All right,
magic user.
so you
needed
should
high-
have a 9 or better if you in strength if you want to be a fighting man.
Well, I got a
Yeah.
13
And
string.
you should have a 9 or better intelligence if you want to be a magic user.
I got a
The
9.
cleric should have a 9 or better wisdom.
Whoa.
All right, so I guess I should be the cleric because it's my best one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll be the fighting man.
Well, I got a 13 strength.
I got a 17, pal.
Holy hell! Well, I
mean,
only
we
got
can
a
have
9.
Two fighters and a cleric.
Well, I mean, you could both be fighting men.
Let's both
No,
be fighting men,
I got
man.
a 9 intelligence. I could be the magic user.
Okay.
Sure.
Well,
You gonna be any good
hold
though,
on,
man?
but you've got what's your intelligence?
I got like a 14 intelligence, man.
He's got a better, and he's smarter than you, and he's stronger than you. I think you. cheated
No,
on
I'm
those
not
dice.
smarter plainly. I'm not smarter or nothing, man. It's just how the dice rolled, man.
Well, let me
But you
play the
got-
fighting
but
man.
you're
You
best-
play the magic user.
I think that's I.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah,
Magic user can just.
I cast fist.
But can you move the scores around? Can you? Because I'd like to move my.
Right.
You know, I got a low constitution. I don't want to have a low constitution if I'm a fighting man.
All right. Now, I
How
saw this earlier.
How many times can I cast fist in a game?
It's like you fell off the monkey bars and you broke your hand, and now your fist is in a cast, and
Yeah.
that's how you cast fist.
That's pretty good, man.
You can tell my intelligence is 9.
Yeah, man. That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to find the place where it says you can move the points around. Because you can drop things by 2 points to put 1 point into something
See, that
else.
doesn't seem worth
But
it.
you can't drop it below 9.
Well, I'm gonna drop my.
I don't think that's worth it.
I'm gonna drop my dexterity and put it in strength.
What's your dexterity?
12.
You're gonna drop that down to 10 so that you can add 1 to your strength?
Yeah.
No, man.
Why not?
Because you're losing. You want a well-rounded character.
Okay, I got a
Alright.
question, Jeff. What?
Can he drop 2 points to give me 1 point? Is that a?
No.
I don't think you can do that.
Well, okay. So, like, what if? All right. If okay, let's say I'm playing a cleric, right? And like the important stat here, you know, of course, aside from casting fist, is like, do I need intelligence? Like, can I just like be an average
You
guy?
don't have to be that smart. You
Okay.
can. Average starts at 9, so.
All right, and you lose 2 points of one thing to gain a point in another thing. Okay. All right. I don't need to be this smart, plainly, right? So so I'm gonna go ahead and knock my 14 intelligence down to like a 10, which will give me 2 points, so I can put in like Constitution. So I won't be a pooper, guys.
You're gonna be a fighting man then.
You know, I could also be a cleric because I got a high wisdom.
What?
I've got my only thing that's high is cleric.
I'm keeping
Is
my.
wisdom. So
You're gonna be a cleric.
I'm gonna be
I'm
the
gonna be a
cleric.
fighting man.
All right, I'll be
Right.
the magic
Then
user.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock down like my intelligence and my wisdom both to like 10.
All right.
Which will
Okay.
that'll give me 4 points, so I'm gonna put them in like Constitution and Dexterity.
What's your constitution?
9.
All
I
right.
have 6 constitution. What does that mean? What's the?
Yeah.
So
What's gonna
that
happen to me?
means when we figure out. Okay, so like in Chainmail, when you attacked a figure, you either killed him, or you forced him backwards, or you didn't do anything, right? Well, in Dungeons and Dragons, you actually have this pool of points, and when you get hit, you might not get killed. You might actually live through it. So Constitution either adds or subtracts from that number of points. If you've got a low one, you don't have as many points, but if you've got a high one, you get more points.
All right. Well, start telling us our.
So what you're saying is that my constitution means I'm more killable.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, mine's only a 6.
Mine's only a 6 as well.
Okay.
So you're kind of both more killable.
So I went ahead and like I put my brain into it, man. Right? I thought about it real hard. Since I'm a fighting man, it's important I keep my strength, so I can, you know. But like I knocked my wisdom and dexterity down to 10, I took all those points and I put them in a Constitution. I got a 13 Constitution now, man. Is that like good for hit points?
That'll actually give you well, not yet. It says you will withstand adversity, but until you hit 15, you don't get any extra points. There's like this whole chart, man.
Okay. Well, I got a good strength. I got a great strength, man. Yeah. And like an okay Constitution, and everything else is like not important, man.
All right. So
guess.
everybody get one of your dice out. We're going to see how many hit points your characters have.
Okay.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Right. I'm ready.
I'm
So
gonna take my red cleric die.
you roll this die, and that's how many points you have, except the guys with the 6 con will subtract 1. You can't have 0, so if you roll low...
I got 3.
Okay. Now, you're the fighting man, right?
Yeah.
So you get to add 1 to whatever you roll.
Groovy. Whoa, man! I rolled like a 6. So like I have 7 points, man.
Right.
Dude, right on, man.
And I rolled a 2, so I get 1 hit point.
1 point.
Where do
that's
I...
1 point. That's my hit.
Write it down, man.
You're going to die.
That's my hit point.
You're totally going to die.
You got a hit point. But
You
the
got a
thing
hit
is, if you live long enough to level up, you'll get more hit points.
Dude, you're going to die if you sneeze too hard.
Don't I know it?
So where do I...
Where do I put my
write
hit
the
points?
Yeah.
I'll just put it next to Constitution.
Yeah, put it next to your Constitution.
I got
man.
3.
Okay.
3 hit points.
I guess they must have forgot to put a space for it on their forms.
Okay. Well,
I kind of wish you told me that whole rule before I decided to go with my 6 Constitution.
Oh.
At what point would it have?
You want to change it around? At 7, there's no -1.
Now you tell me. I could have been a little less charismatic.
So if I'm dexterous, I'm harder to hit, right?
No, but you hit with bow and arrows a lot more.
Oh, all right.
But wait, you're the wizard, man.
I'm the wizard. I'm the magic user.
Magic user.
Isn't that what I am?
Yes.
That's what
and
you said.
Here's the cool thing.
Am I a
is
wizard or a magic user?
You're a magic user.
Isn't the
but-
cleric a magic user?
Yeah, but it's like god magic.
Oh.
Like,
I don't
Except I'm
understand.
chaotic.
I guess you'd like pray really hard or something, and then like miracles will happen.
So each of your characters gets a title based on their experience level. So the fighter's title is veteran,
Veteran.
and the magic user's title is medium,
I'm a medium.
and the cleric's title is acolyte.
And wait, so where do I put that?
Just
Under
write it by
name.
your name. It's a title. It's
I'm-
like how people address you and stuff.
I'm going to be...
My intelligence is only 9. How do you spell acolyte?
ACOLYTE.
Acolyte, and then my
But
name.
you see, that's witty. So anyway, what are you going to call yourself?
I have charisma, but not a lot of
Oh,
intelligence.
I see. All right.
That's-
The wit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Flurf. That's going to be my name.
Flurf.
Flurf.
Yeah, you don't have a great intelligence either, do you?
No, I got an 11th in
well.
intelligence. I subtracted 4 from my
Acolyte,
strength.
gonna die.
You're totally going to die with 1 hit point. I got 3. I could probably take 3 hits.
Okay.
GONNODIE.
What spells can
Acolyte, gonna die.
What spells
Yeah.
can I cast?
All right. So you get to cast 1 spell a day.
1 spell a day.
The question is, which spell?
Okay.
So roll one of those 8-sided dice, and let's see which spell you know when you start.
That's a 10.
Is it? It sure is.
But hand me one of them 8-sided dice
Yeah,
over there.
don't you have some
No,
over
no,
there?
we can't use.
Oh, hey, yeah, hold on, man. Yeah, I got like a whole pile of these funky dice I had
Just
to
give
draw
me an
on.
8-sided one.
Here, that's 8-sided. Oh,
You don't need to retrieve it. All right, I'm going to roll the 8-sided die. 6.
All right. Ooh, you've got the light spell.
Ooh, I can cast light. All right.
And according to the book,
Once per day.
the light spell creates a 3-inch circle in diameter on the tabletop of light.
Yeah.
It's not quite equal to full daylight, and it lasts a number of turns equal to 6 plus your level. So that's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Hour and 10 minutes. All right. And we're going to go in a dungeon, right? So it'd be useful.
Exactly. And what was your intelligence?
It was 11.
All right, go ahead and roll again, and let's see if you know a different spell.
All right. 8.
8 is sleep, man.
Sleep. Okay.
So those are the spells in your book, and every day you get to decide which one of those you're going to memorize.
Oh, okay.
And so then you can throw that spell and make it happen.
All right.
Wait, so you can only memorize one a day?
At first level.
Or you can only perform one a day?
You can only, well, you memorize the slots. It's like he brought up those Jack Vance novels. The wizards have to memorize the spells, but when they cast the spells, they, like, forget the spell.
Okay.
And then they have to, like, study them again.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
a
it's
first
like
level
the Book of the Dying
wizard.
Sun, man. It's like you got
Dying Earth.
Right.
Dying Earth.
So a first level wizard has to, like, memorize their spell every day.
Okay.
Now, as a cleric, you can't cast spells until second level, but what you can do is called turning undead. It's like in one of those old Hammer horror movies where you hold up your cross and you tell them to get back and get away, and if you roll high enough, they run away. But the thing is, like the weak undead, like the skeletons from those Ray Harryhausen movies, they'll probably run away. But like if there's something like a vampire, you might have to be more powerful to get a vampire to run away.
Okay.
Okay.
It's called turning undead.
It's
That's
called
my spell.
turning undead because it like makes them turn and run away.
Nice.
Now you guys got to figure out what you're carrying.
I'm gonna have a bow and arrow.
So, well, you're the wizard, man. So all you can carry is a dagger.
All I can carry is a dagger.
That's what the rule book says. Now you can carry all kinds of gear, but the only weapon you can carry is a dagger.
Can I have a grappling hook?
I don't see why not.
How about a spear?
It doesn't say you can use a spear.
Can we just choose anything that we want? Or
Well,
does
here's
that
how
have
it
rules?
works. Roll those 3 dice again, the 6-siders, and
Dang.
total them up.
I got 8.
I have a sum total of 3.
All right. So what you do is you multiply that by 10.
Woo!
That's how many gold pieces you've got.
Oh, I get to roll for gold pieces.
Yes, roll 3 dice and multiply it by 10.
Cool.
You're
I got,
a poor cleric.
I got 80.
I got 60.
It's like
What if I turn them in for experience points?
I mean, you need like 2,500 to level up.
Oh,
2,500 gold?
Well, yeah,
2,500
each gold piece you bring home from the dungeon is worth an experience point.
oh, right on, man.
So, like, that's how they do it, so it's easy. And then when you kill monsters, you get experience for those too.
all right. I have a grappling hook. Oh, I got to buy this stuff, don't I?
Yeah, so now that you've got
How
the
much does a
money,
dagger cost?
a dagger costs 3 whole gold pieces.
All right. How
Do I
much
have-
does a grappling hook cost?
A grappling hook. I know it's on here, man.
I could swear we like mimeographed some extras or something.
Yeah, there's some extras floating around.
All right. Well, whatever.
Do we have... Do I get
So
a
the
weapon
rope is
as
like
a
1
cleric?
gold piece,
Oh, I'll get rope. How much rope can I get for 1 gold piece?
50 feet.
Can you
All right.
tell us where we're going to be going before we pick our...
We're gonna go in a dungeon.
You're gonna go in like a dungeon.
do we know anything else about this dungeon we're going into?
It's just like a
That's
fancy.
a good question. Like, why are you going to the dungeon?
I feel
Like maybe
get arrested or
somebody
something?
told you guys that there was treasure down there, and that's why you're going.
All right.
So are we like breaking into somebody else's jail? Is that? I mean, you said dungeon. you
No,
keep saying
it's like an
dungeon.
abandoned cave or something, like the basement of a castle or something.
Well,
Oh, you like
Dungeon's just it's a French Norman word for castle.
Well, yeah, I know.
Keep.
Yeah, I know. But so like Moria, right? Like in Lord of the Rings, like
Yeah.
Moria, where it's all
right, like it's-
everything's happened, but everybody's dead.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's
just
like
got a bunch of
abandoned,
crap
and
laying around,
there's
and
monsters
there's
down
goblins and
there,
stuff.
and
Yeah.
so you're going down there for the money
Oh.
Right.
Oh, right on.
and the treasure.
Right.
So we're like murder hobos.
No.
Do I have a weapon
No.
as a cleric?
Murder
or do I have to
name.
find
See,
my
here's
weapon?
the thing: you got to buy a weapon, but clerics are forbidden by their faith for using anything with an edge. You can't like draw blood, so you can like, have a hammer or a mace or something like that, but no swords.
Could you cast fist?
I mean, you could.
Okay, fair. Right, that's cool.
What kind of spells does the cleric get to cast?
Well, none right now, but when he gets more powerful, the cleric can do, let's see, cure light wounds, purify food and water, detect magic, detect evil, protection from evil, and light.
Is hammer on that list?
So I'm seeing. I'm not seeing hammer on here. I am seeing the mace. Hold on. Let me look a little harder.
It's like a mace, a morning star, a flail. All that'll work.
Yeah.
Do they-
Mace, flail.
Now, how much damage do these weapons do?
Well, I mean, like in Chainmail, a kill was a kill, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so in D&D, the way this works is you roll to hit like we did in Chainmail, like 2 dice, and you're looking at the chart, and when you hit, you roll another 6-sided die to see how hard you hit them. And then you take off the hit points. So, like, it's not an automatic kill. You got to roll high to try to get all the hit points
Unless
off.
you got 1 hit point.
Well, that would be an automatic kill.
What kind of dice do you roll when you do damage?
Everybody's going to roll a good old 6-sided die like the one we used in Chainmail.
All right.
So we can just like buy a weapon, and if it's because it's cool, because they're all going to do the same damage, right?
Right, but different weapons do different things depending on the armor your enemy's wearing.
Okay.
So, like, there's a chart in Chainmail. Like, you guys remember using it when we were doing the single combat stuff
Well, yeah, we
last
pick up
week.
a whole. Yeah.
So, like, a dagger will have a harder time hitting somebody wearing armor than a sword will.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
But when you get past their defenses, everybody just rolls a regular 6
Right.
to see what happens.
Cool, man. All right, I got a kind of an idea of what I want to like put on my guy.
So the cleric and the fighting man can wear any of the armor they want. And you can also carry a shield, but if you carry a shield, you can't have a weapon that uses 2 hands.
You got a wooden cross. You got to get a wooden cross.
Me?
Yeah. So I can shoot a bow.
I have $30 and 1 hit point.
Well, a wooden cross only costs 2 gold pieces.
I'm kind of looking at just getting chainmail,
Or you want to get some chainmail?
which costs all of my 30 gold, and then just trying to survive a little bit longer.
I can only use a dagger?
A dagger, that's what the book says, man.
Oh man, this sucks being a magic user.
I'll
get 12 iron spikes.
Sense. I feel like with this whole turning undead and like some of these items on here are like garlic and belladonna and wolf's bane, so I have a feeling that we're going to see some undead creatures in this dungeon.
I'm gonna get a lantern.
And our trusty leader here has implied that we're going to run into vampires and those sorts of things as well.
3 stakes and a mallet. Sounds like vampire stuff, right?
Sounds like a good idea.
Do we need like food?
Here's,
Well, if you're going to be down there for a while, you'll need food and water.
I'm gonna get a garlic bud.
Can we eat a garlic bud? How
No,
about
no, you
iron
keep
rations?
the dragons.
Somebody get
15.
iron.
All right, I got iron rations.
But that's only good for one person for a week.
How much money you got?
I have 30.
Oh, God,
I
you're
have 30. I have the minimum amount.
all right. Well, it's 15 for iron rations. You're gonna have to have that.
And then leather armor.
Well, you can get a steel mirror.
What is the steel mirror?
Well, that would protect you from a vampire, wouldn't it? Or you could detect a vampire with a steel mirror. You want a weapon? You can't use a. So you,
I want
a mace.
I want to not fight as much as humanly possible.
All right. You can't afford any armor.
I can't afford any armor, so I think I'm gonna get
Leather armor. You can get leather armor.
I could get the steel armor and then just bum off of you guys for food.
True. You can.
How much money do you have?
I have left. I have like 25 gold left. Because I bought, because I got 17 strength, man. I gotta get a good weapon. So I got a 2-handed sword. And I guess I got chain type mail. Because it's in the same place as like the weapons, like leather armor, and but there's you're not talking about the U.S. Postal Service or anything.
No. Chainmail, like woven little rings of chain in a suit.
Like those gray sweaters they wear in all those old movies. That's supposed to be like armor or something like that.
Right.
I'll buy you an extra iron rations.
Will you? Thank you. Then I'm gonna
Cool,
get my chainmail armor.
Okay.
See, that's how it's supposed to work. You guys are a team, and I'm like the referee. And I play all the bad guys, and you guys work together to get as much treasure as you can.
All right, I got 2 daggers. Can I attack twice with 2 daggers?
Well,
So
actually, you can.
Okay.
But it all depends on what the person you're fighting is carrying.
Okay.
So hold on. So your iron. Should I write down the
Yeah, I
iron
write
rations?
down. Yeah, I just give them to you.
Okay.
And I got rope, and I got a grappling hook,
And I have 0 gold.
and I got you a wooden cross too,
Oh, thank you.
and 2 daggers. Why don't you buy him a weapon, Mr. Moneybags over there?
All
It's not
right.
exactly money bags either.
I've got 19 gold left. What kind of weapon do you want?
Me?
I've
Yeah.
got
I
2.
don't want a weapon.
Yeah, you need a weapon.
I don't.
I mean, that's enough to
I
get
want
him
to not fight.
a morning star or a flail or a mace.
I'll
In
tell you
fact,
what,
the little
man.
miniature we were using last week, this guy's got a flail.
Get a flail.
Wow. Okay. I better. Wow, that's like half of a 2-handed sword. Okay, yeah, sure.
So I'm getting a flail as well.
Yeah, I'm giving you a flail.
Thank
So, like,
you.
that miniature can be your cleric.
I felt okay about my character until I started doing stuff with him.
Let's
We
see.
haven't even done anything with him yet.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Shield. All right, let's
I'm
do
ready. It
this.
sounds like fun. So
Let's
what are we at?
do this.
Are we at the dungeon entrance?
Yeah, we'll start at the entrance to the dungeon. And so, the way the rules say this works is
Cast fist. Sorry.
Sort
That
of.
was my job.
Like, yeah, I describe to you the room that you're in, and then you guys pick one of you to be the caller. And the caller tells the referee what the party's going to do. So you guys talk amongst yourselves and figure out what the game plan is, and then whoever's the caller tells me what's going on, and then I'll tell you how it turns out. And like
I
somebody...
have 12 charisma, not to brag, but
You should be the caller then.
I certainly am not going to be able to help with any of the fighting. So I'd like to be able to do something
No,
useful.
you just stay behind me, man. You just watch my 6 o'clock, and I'll make sure you stay
Alright.
safe.
All right, and so somebody else needs to be the mapper so you don't get lost. Like, I'm not going to tell you where you've been. You've got to keep notes on where you've been, or else you'll get lost down in the dungeon and can't find your way out.
So
Because you don't just get the experience points for the gold until you get it back to town. So
Well-
you're going to want to go home at some point and cash in.
All right, how do I map?
He's the most intelligent one, I think, so I think he should be the mapper.
Like,
be
you
the
might want to
mapper.
grab some graph paper or something.
I've got graph paper, but it's like covered in like writing and stuff.
All right, I'll use that.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we have the dungeon entrance.
Yeah.
What is it like? Every square's 5 feet.
Let's make it every square is like 10 feet.
All right. So the
Really?
dungeon entrance is half a square.
So it's 10 feet wide.
10 feet
It's
wide.
wide enough that 2 of you could walk abreast easily, maybe even 3 if you were all shoulder to shoulder.
Is it a door?
It's a set of stairs leading down underground.
Okay.
And those stairs are heading down in a southerly direction.
All right.
But the hallway turns up ahead.
Which way?
All right. So,
How
if
far?
you're-
How far do the stairs go down?
So from the bottom of the stairs take
should
you
I
down.
not be
like-
able to see that thing that you're looking at right now?
Yeah, you shouldn't be looking at my notes, man. If only I had some kind of shield to put in front of my notes.
There's a thing that's on the table, man. I don't know.
Here, let me see that. I'm gonna put this shield in front of my notes. You can't see my notes, man.
All right. So the stairs are like what? 10 feet long.
So yeah, the stairs are like 10 feet long coming down to the floor, and you're well below the surface of like the ground.
Right.
Maybe you're okay. And so this 10-foot wide hall, it goes 40 feet to the south, and then it turns, heading to the west. So it's like a right-hand turn.
So after 20 feet.
Uh,
So
after 40 feet.
So it's 40 feet
It's
on
40
one side and it's 20 feet on the other side?
Well, it's 10 feet wide and 40 feet long, heading south.
All right.
And then it stays 10 feet wide, and it turns to the west.
Well,
You
that
were-
means that one wall's
Hold
got to
on,
have an
we're-
extra 10 feet.
We're gonna do the squares. The squares
Right,
are
the
gonna be
east
one-
wall has the extra 10
The,
feet.
the squares were going to be 10 feet each.
All right, so it goes that way. So it goes to the right.
Hold on. The squares were going to be 10 feet each. It looks like you're drawing 2 squares.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
10, 20, 30. Yeah.
All right, and then it goes to the east?
And then it
Well, you have
no,
the
then it
entrance-
turns to the
you have the
west. The
entrance
east
20
wall
feet
is the
wide.
longer one.
All right, here's north,
You have,
south. Wait a minute, I got to figure out east and west. That would be west and then east.
you have the entrance 20 feet wide though. You have it 2 squares wide.
Oh, do I have the entrance 20 feet wide?
Yeah, it's 1 square wide, 10 feet, 10 feet. All right, so
hold on. I got to map it again.
got it.
All right, so it's 10 feet wide and it goes for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
And then it
Goes to
turns
40.
to the right.
It turns to the right. Okay, right.
So now
Right.
you're heading west, and the hallway.
Wait.
goes-
Let's put the fighting man up front.
Yeah, you all should
All right.
be behind me,
All
man,
right.
because I'm ready to go, man.
All right, and so is it dark? I got to light a torch.
It is.
I'm gonna light a torch. I'm gonna light my lantern.
Oh, that's a better idea because the lantern will go further.
All right, so
Well,
I got a lantern.
Don't you have your spell? Oh, you don't want to do the spell.
I memorize sleep because I have a lantern and I have
Okay.
I have a lantern, so I don't need a light spell.
Well, cool. You can cast on me because, like, I have bad insomnia. Like, I have a hard time getting to bed. Oh wait. Oh, you're talking about for the. Okay, yeah.
And you're gonna be in the back
Yeah.
because you got to be safe
Okay.
because you're gonna die.
I feel like I should be in the middle. Because what if something comes up behind me?
Well, that's why you got to pull slack, man. You got to keep your eyes to the rear, man.
All right.
All
We're
right.
on the trail, man.
You got a
It's like-
shield. I don't have a shield.
It's like the bad bush,
Yeah.
except that it's underground.
Why don't you have a shield? Why didn't you get a shield?
I can't have a
Because
shield.
you're
All
not
I can
allowed to
have is a
shield.
dagger, and I can get some rope and spikes and lantern, stakes and mallet, garlic, standard rations. That's all I got.
Wow.
All right.
Sounds
And
like you
I
could
gave you the wooden cross.
All
Sounds
right.
like you could build a house
Fine.
or something.
I got 2
I'll be
daggers.
back.
Can I throw a dagger?
You can.
Okay, so we went to the right. What's next?
All right, you're heading to the right. So this hallway goes a good long way, and you've got a lantern out so you can see farther than you can if you had a torch.
All right.
So you can see, let's see here, you can see 60 feet down the hallway, and the hallway
10,
just
20,
keeps
30,
going.
40, 50, 60. Okay.
But at the 60-foot mark, it looks like there's a branch that leads back to the north.
Back. Oh, so at the 60. All right. So there's like a little shadowy hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the hall keeps going, but it also turns right.
All right. Well, do we want to go to the right? Yeah, let's go to the right.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. So as you guys get forward, all right, now as you get ready to make the right-hand turn, you can see the hall keeps going. There's another right-hand turn far ahead of you, like another 40 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40. Okay.
But turning right and looking up the hall, you see at the end of about 25 feet, there's a pair of double doors, like big wooden doors.
I don't like it.
All right, so from this first right-hand turn, it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, and then turns right again. And then, but there's double doors right there.
There's double doors right here.
All right, I guess I'm just going to put 2 zeros for doors.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. All right, so we just see it though, but we're turning to the right.
Well, exactly. When you turn to the right, that's where those double doors are, man. At the end of that right-hand hall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So,
man.
so it goes 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, goes 20 feet.
Yeah, it goes 20 feet, and then the double doors are right in the middle of that next 10 feet.
All right. So they're not down there.
I can kind of like the way you describe it. I can kind of like see it in my head, man.
Yeah, so you're looking at these big wooden doors
Okay.
with like iron bars.
Iron bars. Okay.
Are they like in front? Are they like holding the door closed? These iron bars, or are they like?
Well, yeah, they're like holding the door closed. There's some kind of lock mechanism there in the middle.
Listen at the door. Maybe something's behind the
Yeah.
door.
I'm gonna like take off my helmet and like
Oh, wow, that's a cool idea.
listen at the door.
Okay, so you're like listening at the door, and you hear some stuff moving on the other side. Like kind of clanking noises and stuff moving around.
All right. Well, I'll walk up. That means I'm standing right next to you.
Yeah. So
Come on, guys.
So there's a lock on the door, huh?
There is.
Can I pick the lock?
Hold on. Can you describe in more detail the noises that are going on? Are these...
It sounds like creatures moving around, but every now and then you hear clanking noises
Are
like
they
metal.
fast creatures or...
Sounds like somebody's in chains.
It sounds like kind of like a shuffling noise.
Mm-hmm.
well, either somebody's in. I mean, it is a dungeon. Like it could be a prisoner or something.
Yeah.
Question about my spell casting. Can I cast Turning Undead through a door?
That's a good question. I think they kind of have to see your cross.
Can I turn undead as many times in a day as I want, or do I? Only do
There's
one?
no limit to how many times
Okay.
you can do that.
So it's not like him. He can only do a spell once a day.
Right. That's
Okay.
like the difference between the cleric and the wizard. But then when you get spells, you only have a few like he does, but you can turn all day long with that cross.
Okay.
But you get to fight with weapons and like wear armor.
Well, because what I'm thinking here is if this thing back there is undead, I should just try and turn it back without even opening the door.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to be able to see that holy symbol.
Oh no, your holy symbol.
Nice, man.
Thanks, man. I tell you what. Does anybody know how to like pick a lock or something? A jimmy a lock?
I'm smart. I can pick a lock. I got some iron spikes.
See, that might be cool. You could like jam one of those spikes into the lock and try to break it, man.
Okay, that's what I'll try to do.
All right, so like,
I'm gonna do it real quiet, like though. Just like
like
that.
your wizard just goes tink 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 and like hits that in, and you can hear like the guts of the lock snap, and like the door comes loose.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna stand back.
All right, guys,
I'm readying my wooden cross.
cover my 6 and be ready for anything. Okay.
All right.
All right. I grab a hold of the door handles. They've got door handles.
Yeah, there's like big round rings, man.
Groovy. Okay. All right. I go ahead and do those, and I'm all like, "Hey, I'm like Thor, except I'm not." And I pull really hard. Like, I'm gonna, because I got like a 17 strength, man.
Yeah.
All right. What do I do?
Oh, that's right. You're like Conan strong.
Yeah, I'm like
All
Thor,
right,
man.
So you grab the rings and you pull the doors open, and you see this huge room, right? So like,
Let's shine
room,
my light in the room.
This room is like, let's see. It's like 80 feet wide, man, and the door you just opened is like 20 feet from the corner. So it's 80 feet wide, and it's so deep you can't see the edge of it, even with your lantern light.
I'm in back, right?
Yeah, and let's see here.
I'm ready to get some, baby. Let's do
60 feet away, you see these 3 skeletons, like right out of a Ray Harryhausen movie. They got a scimitar and a shield, and they're clanking around, and like they see you come in the door, and they turn towards you, and they raise their scimitars up in the air and clack their jaws, and they want to fight, man.
I turn undead.
All right, so you're going to try to turn undead. So roll 2 6-sided dice and tell me how high you roll.
7.
7, that's exactly what you needed. So the skeletons get this like surprised look on their face, and they turn around and start to scuttle off.
I'll walk around and look for stuff.
Okay, so you're looking around.
Okay, what do I find when I look around?
All right, so you're looking around. The floor is like polished stone, and the walls are inlaid with like these carvings of like terrible undead things. And so as you're looking around, you move further into the room, and there's a big statue about where the skeletons disappeared into the darkness. And I'll use this for the statue. So there's this big statue in the middle of the room, and the skeletons have moved further back into the darkness. Whoa.
Well, can we say that we moved 6 to the statue?
Yeah, you can walk right
All
up
right,
to
so
the
move the
statue.
statue 6 towards us.
Sure.
All right, so we're right next to the statue.
All right, so you can see the statue, and it's up on like this big square dais.
Yeah. Dais?
Yeah.
I don't think it's dais. I think it's a dais. Okay.
And there's like carvings in some ancient language all over the bottom.
Can I read that ancient language?
Yeah, what languages do I know?
That's a good question, man.
It says languages known.
I know English.
I'm
So
gonna know.
everybody speaks common. That's like the language that everybody speaks.
Right.
Okay.
And everybody speaks the language of their alignment.
Okay, I speak
So-
lawful.
So I speak chaotic?
Yeah, so you can talk to other people who see the world the same way you do, man.
Alright.
And then let's see. What's your intelligence?
9.
So you got a 9. You were the smart one, right?
I've got an 11.
You've got an 11, so maybe you can figure out a couple of words on this thing.
Alright, I will try to figure it out. Is it anywhere near lawful language?
No, it's far from lawful. So, the inscriptions seem to say something about the ancient wolf god.
Ancient wolf god. Oh, it's a wolf statue.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'll get up real close to the statue.
All right. The statue is carved in like a lot of detail. It almost looks like a live wolf, but it's not moving, and it's made out of cold stone.
Is there? I look for a secret compartment underneath the
Is there
statue.
some chance that this wolf is going to come to life?
I
Yeah.
mean, it could.
That'd be cool.
I don't know how good a sword's going to be against like a wolf made out of rocks.
Then
but-
you'd have to fight it, man.
No, that's cool. That's what I'm here for. I'm a fighting man, man.
Not. I'm going to die the second that thing sniffs at me.
Look, you guys, all right, we get into real trouble. You guys need to run. Or at least, like, get away, and then I'll, like, be the guy that's hitting them so they'll have to, like, worry about me. 'Cause
Well,
if they
as
don't,
it turns out,
I'll kick their ass.
you find a secret compartment under the treasure, or
Yeah.
under the statue.
And there's their magic item.
Now, according to this, whenever there is treasure in a room, one level beneath the surface, so roll a 6-sided die.
Okay. 3.
So there's 300 pieces of silver in this secret compartment.
Wow.
And then roll another die.
2.
2, there's 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
So
Groovy.
300 silver and 20 gold. And here's where we get into some of those funky dice we just bought.
Well, hold on. How come you're writing down? How come you're the one that gets it?
Well, he's the one that's gonna have to carry all the money around because he's strong.
That's why I'm writing it down, too. You
He's
know,
writing it down.
Yeah, I forgot to remind you guys, the more you carry, the slower you move.
redundancy is a good policy.
Well, it's just like chainmail. So, what other dice are we gonna be using?
All right, so you're going to need to get the one that looks like this, that's like got 20 sides, but it's
Oh, yeah.
numbered 1 to 10,
We
like
don't-
twice.
We don't have one of those over here. Can you give us one of them?
Yeah, here you go.
All right.
So what we're going
It
to
says
do,
1 to 20 on it.
that's okay, we're just going to use the second number, or the single number. So what we're
Okay.
doing is we're rolling a percentage. We're trying to get a number between 1 and 100 by reading the die twice. So like if you roll a 7 and then a 3, that's like a 73.
I rolled a 20, so that's a 0.
So that's a 0.
And a 10, so it's a 0.
That's double 0, man.
Wow.
All right,
It's like a
so
Is that really, really
That's
good
really
or really,
rare.
really bad?
that means
Statistically
you
speaking,
guys
it's super
found
rare.
gemstones.
Oh, we found gems.
Oh, cool.
Now do it again to see if there's any magic there, man.
5, 3.
Okay, 53. There's no magic stuff, but there's gemstones.
Groovy.
Okay.
Portable wealth, man.
All right. I say we take all that stuff back upstairs and find some more equipment.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm down with that too, man. Let's do it.
All right. So you've got these gems. They're going to be worth some money when you get back. Plus, you've got all these coins. What do you want to do next?
We're gonna go back upstairs and we're gonna go back to the town.
Yeah.
Well, do we
you want to cash your stuff in?
Yeah.
Do we want to explore, finish exploring this room first, or do we just want to cut and run?
Well,
go
those
back
skeletons are still over there, but they're just kind of standing with their backs to you, like they
Hey.
can't get out of the wall.
So, like, what if I just walk over there and just, like, whack them to pieces, man?
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, like,
I'm gonna
walk over
follow
there.
you
I'm not gonna get over there near.
right behind.
I shine the light on.
All right, I'm ready to run like
you
hell,
should,
man.
You should be close to us,
okay.
so that
I want
in case anything goes down.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I want some
So
experience.
the
man.
skeletons are standing by the wall. The wizard's over here by the statue.
Yeah.
And you guys move up towards the skeletons.
No, all three of us do. All three of us
Well,
do.
don't you two get too close.
I thought the
alright?
wizard said he was going to stay back.
I'm gonna stay back a little bit, but I think you should stay back too.
No, I think here. So hold on. Here.
Let's just let the fighter go up and fight him.
Fire's gonna go here. I'm gonna hang out right here so that I can cast undead.
Oh, I
Cast
see.
turning undead if I need to.
All right.
Okay,
And then,
so
and then you should come up a little bit behind us, man. What if he needs help?
All right. What if I put my lantern right behind the cross? Does that make it more powerful?
I don't know, man.
That's kind of a cool idea, like backlight the holy symbol.
Yeah.
Well, it says the referee can like make stuff up. I think that's cool, man.
Can you give him a plus on his roll?
I think we can do that.
Like a +6 or something like that.
Alright, this is my first time playing this, man.
All right.
Can I throw a grappling hook at a skeleton?
This looks pretty cool, man.
I got a plan, man. I'm just gonna hit like
Why
one
don't
at
you
a
just go up there
time.
and knock him down?
No, hold on, man. I gotta wait till the dungeon master is done, like doing his dungeon master.
You know, like a grappling hook could like catch onto the bones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, we need a horse and just pull him.
That could be cool. Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're backlighting the.
All right, so
All right.
let's do this.
All right.
So your fighting man runs in, and which of those skeletons are you gonna hit first?
So let's hit the one on the right.
All right, you're gonna
And
hit the
just
one
that one.
on the right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any sound or anything. I'm just gonna like calmly. I'm just gonna walk up and I'm gonna be like.
Just like in Chainmail, you're going to be rolling 2 dice and you're going to be trying to beat a number, right? Depending on how tough the skeleton is to hit.
Yeah.
But the deal is, since you're a fighting man, you're going to add 1 to those dice because you're more badass than like a regular soldier.
Yeah, I am.
So, you've got what, a 2-handed sword?
Yeah.
And the skeleton is called an armor class of 6. So the skeleton acts like it's wearing leather armor, but that's really just the bones and stuff, man.
Okay.
So you're going to need to roll a 6 or better on 2 dice to hit the skeleton.
Okay. Let's find out what happens, man. Here we go. So I rolled a 2, 3. I rolled a 3. I missed.
Oh, wow, man. So, like, I don't know if that's really a miss or if you, like, hit and didn't do anything because you're right there. But
Right.
whatever happened, you didn't kill it.
Okay.
All right. Do either of you guys want to do something?
I'm just shining my lantern.
You're shining the lantern.
I'm waiting. Did the skeleton react to
Okay.
him hitting him?
Those 2 are still standing there staring at the wall trying to get away from you. But that one, he's starting to turn around.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cast Turning Undead. Just on him, though.
All right. Roll 2 dice, and since he's got, like, this light behind you, add 1 point to it.
5 plus 1 is 6.
All right. That's not quite enough, so
Yeah,
I guess...
'cause you needed 7 last time.
Yeah, I guess the skeleton decides he's got to fight for his unlife.
Sure.
So he's going to turn around and attack the fighting man.
Yeah, right on. I want to see his face before I knock his face.
All right.
out.
So the way monsters work is they get to attack like a human, but they only do it once for every one of their like hit dice. And a skeleton has a half. So I guess that means he only attacks every 2 rounds. Huh. Okay.
Wow.
So the skeleton's going to swing at your fighting man.
Well,
No wonder
slow.
he's a skeleton.
Well, they're
like,
undead. They're slow.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Dude, I have got a helmet and I have got chain type mail.
Are you carrying a shield?
Nah, I got like 2 hands for my sword, man. It's a pretty big sword.
All right. So the skeleton's
Which,
got a
historically
sword.
speaking, would have been very effective in defense. I'm just saying.
The skeleton's got a sword. He's
Yeah.
going to need an 8 or better to hit you.
I got.
He's going to need an 8 or better to hit you with his sword because you're wearing chainmail.
Okay, bring it.
Oh, that's a 6, man. So, okay, his scimitar swings in and it hits your chainmail and with some sparks just like slides right off.
Yeah.
So, like, that kind of hurt, but it didn't like injure you or anything.
No, man, you didn't put any holes in me. That's cool.
All right. So the other 2 skeletons, I think they're still scared until somebody attacks them. So,
Nope. Not right there. We're hanging out back here.
I totally admire your specificity.
so
I
yeah.
know how to fight, man.
All right. So just like in Chainmail, we got to figure out which side's going to go first. So you roll a die, and I'm going to roll a die.
Okay. Die. I rolled a 5.
All right. So that means the skeletons get to go first.
Okay.
So those two skeletons, if I'm reading the rules right, they're still scared, so it's just that one. He's going to try to go again with that scimitar.
Okay, I said he only goes every 2 rounds.
You're right. So I guess he's just cranking up for the hit.
They're slow.
Okay, I got a question now, right? So, like, all right, I don't know how to use a two-handed sword, but I know how to use, like, a rifle bayonet, right? So, like, if he's winding up like that, I'm, like, all set to parry. Is there any way to do that?
Well, like, okay, Chainmail says if you try to parry, that's your turn, but it takes 2 points off his dice roll, man.
No, I just hit him.
I hit him.
Just smack him.
Yeah, I won't parry. I'll just let my armor take it.
All right.
He's not hitting that.
Because he can't hit you this round.
Yeah, okay, then I'll try and hit him. Can I do that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Remember to add 1 point.
All right, you're swinging with your two-handed sword.
I am. I'm swinging with my two-handed sword, and I rolled a 5, plus 1 is 6.
That's enough to hit. Now,
Okay.
here's where we do something different. Like in Chainmail, he'd just be dead.
Groovy.
But in D&D, he's got hit points. So you need to roll a die to see how many hit points you did.
All right.
And he has a half of a hit die, so whatever I roll, he's got half that many points. Ooh, that's a 2, man. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5. It's 5 on the dice. Do I get anything for being a fighting man?
No, just the straight dice.
Do I get anything for being really strong?
You think you would, but I didn't see that in the rules.
What
man.
about a two-handed sword? Didn't that do more damage than a
Well,
regular
it
sword?
hits more often than the other weapons do.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Okay, that's groovy.
Like if he had a regular sword, he would have needed to have rolled an 8 to hit that guy, but he only needed a 6 because his weapon's badass, man.
Right.
All right, so you killed it. Like it came apart into a whole
Smashed
bunch of
him
bones.
to pieces.
Whoa! I totally want a souvenir of skull, man. Like hanging off my belt or something.
So that guy is down, man.
Okay, cool. Man, this is fun. All
right.
right, yeah.
All right, so what do you guys want to?
Go after the next one.
I'm just shining my light.
All right, you shine the light.
Don't
and you
get
want to
near him.
move in on the next one?
No, I'm saying I'm not me. I'm saying
I
let's
want to move in on the
go
next one.
go
Oh, yeah.
after the next
All
one.
right.
Yeah, I want to get some.
So you've already attacked,
Right.
and like the rules, like we did when we were playing miniatures, is the movement happens first, right? Okay, and then bows and stuff, if anybody has one, and then we do the melee combat. And according to this, the spells come in like right after the bows and right before the people start beating on each other.
Okay.
So you've already moved, so we got to go to the next round, and like those two skeletons, like they're still turned until you attack them, so they're still just standing there.
Okay. I'm gonna like just walk right up and whack the next one, man.
All right, you got it. Are you guys staying where you're at?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
All
right.
I'll follow just a little bit behind.
So the skeletons should move first because they won the roll off, except they can't attack until you attack them. So make your roll, and then they'll try to hit you next turn.
All right. This is my 2 dice roll, and I rolled a 6 plus a 2 plus 1 is 9.
That's a hit.
Okay.
So roll another die to see how many hit points you did. This skeleton has 2 hit points.
All right. I rolled 5 hit points.
All right, so you smash this one to pieces too.
I'm good at this. This is cool.
So I'm going to guess that unless you miss, this guy's not going to have a chance to hit you either.
All right, let's do it, man.
See
Here
that
we go.
cleric juice? That's some powerful juju, man.
Thanks, man. All right, so yeah, I rolled a 5 plus 1 is 6.
That's a hit. All right,
Man.
let's see how tough this skeleton is. He's got 2 hit points.
Man, I love this job. Whoa. That's 6 points of damage, man.
Whoa! Like you knocked his skull off and it flew across the room, man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that skeleton's
They're
down.
all down. All right, how big is this room?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet was as far as your lantern could see from when you were standing at the door.
Okay.
But it goes another 30 feet, man.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 more doors leading out of this room. One is in the northeast corner leading north. One is in the northwest corner
Northeast is
leading
that way.
west.
Hold on, while you're figuring that out, I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
Like, can we search the skeletons for anything cool?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
like,
the
okay, so they
skeletons,
got
like,
their
magic
scimitars,
items, or-
and they got their shields. and
Let's
you're-
take their scimitars and shields.
Yeah,
Sell
yeah,
them.
we can fence those, man. Yeah.
You totally can.
Okay.
And, like, going through all the bones, you find like they had belt pouches from maybe when they were alive, and there's like a handful of coins, like maybe 6 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces.
6 gold and how many silver?
4 silver pieces. Oh, yeah. And each of them had like a little silver medallion on a chain around their neck with the face of the wolf god, man.
Alright. And that's it? There's nothing else in this room?
Nothing else except the exits that lead further into the dungeon.
I think we should cash out.
I think we should cash out now as well.
Because I'm getting a little heavy. You know.
We got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all want to go back to the entrance
Yep.
and head out of town.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, not head out of town.
Or head back to town.
Head back to town, find a store. I mean, how far away are we from town? If we go, leave and then come back tomorrow, then they're gonna know that somebody was messing with them, and they're gonna be mad.
You guys are thinking of all kinds of stuff I didn't think of.
I'm just playing like, I don't know. Like I feel like I'd be chaotic here, so I'd be like, hey, 3 sheets to the wind. That's not a thing, but.
All right, so let's stash the gold and the gems in the secret compartment.
Okay.
And
how about I hang on to those gems, man? Because those are valuable and lightweight.
all right,
Cool.
All right.
But we can stash that silver. We can stash the gold.
all right. So tell me how big this room is. It's
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90 feet deep. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How wide is it?
It's 70 feet wide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 feet. What?
It's 70 feet wide, and the door you came in
Yeah.
was the 3rd square from the left.
Yeah, I got that. All right, but it's deep, and so then, is there any other doors in it?
So the 2 doors getting out of here, in the northeast corner, like if you're standing in the door, it's over there to your right. There's a door leading to the same direction. It's leading north in that corner. But then on this wall to your left, on the western wall, there's a door in that corner leading to the west.
Yeah, but I got to reverse all that, don't I?
Well, why don't you just turn the whole map upside down?
All right, I'll turn the map upside down. Okay, so this is north, and this is south, and this is east, and this is west. All right, so the northwest corner has a double door.
The northwest corner has a door heading to the west.
All right, so it's northwest-west. All right, so it's just a single door?
Just a single door.
All right, and then on the northeast corner, there's another door. It's northeast-east?
Yep, it's going north in the northeast corner. All right, man.
Is it locked too?
No, this door's not locked.
All right, so are you going to open it and go through?
Oh yeah, man.
All right, so it has like a latch thing, man. You push the door open, and there's flickering torchlight in that room.
What's the room look like?
All right, this room's pretty big too. So you're standing in what is the northeast corner of the room. So the wall is right here, man. It's right to your right. And that wall goes 80 feet away from you.
Somebody had to light all those torches.
60, 70, 80. Okay.
To your left, the wall extends 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet. And the room is kind of rectangular, so the other 2 walls match. There is a door in the southwest corner heading south.
Southwest corner, southwest, okay.
And there are like these alcoves evenly spaced along the walls that have these statues.
All 4 walls?
Yes, all 4 walls.
Okay.
That have these statues of like these men with wolf heads and spears.
Ooh, it's like the wolf place.
Whoa. I got this crazy idea, man. Okay. Like, I hand you a wolf medallion.
Okay.
And I hand you a wolf medallion.
Okay.
And then I fish out mine and I like put that bad boy on.
All right, I put my wolf medallion on.
Alright, so you guys are wearing these wolf medallions.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to one of the statues. Is there a secret compartment underneath that?
Alright, you're checking out the statue, and that's when something happens, man. And this is like a trap. And so there's this thing in the game called a saving throw. It's like when you got hit in Chainmail and you had to roll to see if the hit really killed you.
Yeah.
So the way this works is you're going to get out that 20-sided die we bought,
Yeah.
Let's see, you're a wizard, and this is a trap. So roll the die, and you're looking for a 13 or better.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3.
Oh, crap.
All right. So the spear that this thing's carrying comes straight down, and it hits you for 1 point of damage and knocks you backwards.
All right. That's -1. Okay. I'm knocked backwards.
So, like, you get
Every
knocked
single-
about 10 feet into the room.
All right.
Wow, you okay, man?
Ouch!
Uh-oh.
I have 2 hit points left.
All right. So, all of the statues along the north and south walls
Right.
start, like, thumping their spears. It looks like all the arms are clockwork, and they're all going boom, boom, boom.
Hey, let's DD, man. Let's get out of here.
All right, I'm going to run over to the other corner of the room.
Okay.
To where on the south wall. And
Why
open
would
the door.
you do that?
And open the door.
Why would you do that?
You're going to open the door on
Why
the south
wouldn't you
wall?
just go
Yeah.
back the way we came from?
To get out of this room.
Come back the way that we came from to
Well,
get out of
let's-
this room.
Let's run like hell, man. Let's DD.
You open the door,
Yeah.
and you see that there's a dark cave, or a dark tunnel leading
Well, hold on.
south
So I'm not following him.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
about
dumb.
30 feet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can see by the light of your lantern, there's sconces on the wall, but they're empty.
Okay.
But around that corner, you see flicker like there's something coming, like maybe a torch or maybe another lantern.
I close the door and I spike it shut.
All right, you close the door and you spike it shut.
We're
a few
running back the
moments
other
later,
way.
you hear something beating on the door.
Well, and then I'm running after with them.
All right, so y'all are running.
We ran the other way. We're grabbing our stuff and heading out.
So I go to the next door that we came into
The
from,
door you came in from.
and I close that door and I spike it shut.
All right, you spike that door shut.
All right,
So now
I've
it's
used
nice
up-
and stuck.
I've used
And so now we're back in the
9.
room. We're back in the
You're
room.
back in the room with the statue
that we fought.
where you killed the
We
skeleton.
killed the skeleton, and we're getting our stuff from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hidey hole under the.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
Alright.
we get the heck out of here.
All right, so you backtrack.
And so we go up to where the double doors are,
Mm-hmm.
and we close it.
All right, so you close the double doors. So you're gonna try to like stick that one too.
No, I think those other 2 spike doors will work.
You're out of spikes. All right, so you get to the intersection to turn back toward the stairs,
Yeah.
and way far down the hallway the other way, you see like the reflection of a door opening and torchlight spilling out. There's somebody down there.
All right.
I cast Turning Undead.
All right, so you stand in the hall and you hold up your
And I'll
holy
put my
symbol.
lantern behind
You
it.
put the lantern behind, you cast the Turning Undead. Like, in the light of your lantern, you catch these 3 guys coming out, and they're like 7-foot tall wolf men. They look just like the statues.
Okay.
One of them's holding a lantern,
Okay.
and he's got a sword in his hand.
Oh.
And the other 2 are carrying spears like the wolf statues.
I'll cast sleep on them.
Oh, cool,
Well,
man.
hold on. I tried casting Undead.
Oh,
first,
let's
so
see
we-
how his undead works.
Yeah.
It didn't do
Oh, it
anything.
Because they're not undead.
Oh, I don't even get to roll. to
Not
figure
if they're
that-
not undead.
Oh, okay.
You step forward, you say your stuff, and they're just like, hey, whatever.
All right.
Nice holy symbol.
I cast sleep on them.
All right, so let's see how that works. We haven't done anything with magic yet.
I'm excited.
You are awake. You're coming towards me. I'm going to make you fall down on your knees.
feel
You'll
like
close your
while
eyes. You'll fall asleep, and then you will not be able to wake until I say,
All right.
weep, weep.
So,
I feel like we should be running while he's doing
these
this.
guys,
No, they'll be asleep.
We never leave anyone behind, man.
I disagree.
these
We
guys
leave this asshole
are actually
behind.
a little
Gotta
bit
come in.
tougher than
He
regular
does.
men. So what happens when you throw your sleep is you roll 2 6-sided dice, and that's how many of them you put to sleep.
All right. Well, if there's 3 of them, then I'm,
Yeah, man, just don't roll a snake eyes.
7.
All right.
Wow. You
So
like
the range is like 24 inches, and in this dungeon, man, you'd get them.
Yeah.
And so you throw your
Well, I
spell.
didn't know it had a range. Figured they could just see me.
And you throw your spell, and they just collapse on the ground. And
Right.
like the lantern shatters, and oil pours out everywhere.
All right. See?
Are they on fire?
They will be.
Well, I run over there, and there's a fire starting.
Yeah.
I'll take some. I'll put my. I don't have a cloak, do I?
You don't want.
Well, you're a wizard. You're probably wearing a
Let
cloak.
them burn.
I'll just cut their throats.
Let them burn.
Yeah, they can't fight back, man.
Guys, just go ahead, man. I'll take
Let's-
care of it. Just go.
What are we
And then-
running
and
away
then I
from?
just two-handed sword. Hey, this is just business. Chunk.
He's got the point. He's got a point.
All right, so you take those guys out.
So it's not like I'm neutral. Man,
So,
I'm neutral.
they
I can do
came
that.
out
This
of
guy
a
is the
door.
chaotic one.
They came out of a door to the north at the end of the hallway.
We've
All right.
left.
How far does the hallway go? No, I haven't left. I'm standing
I've
there.
left.
All right, from
you're-
the intersection.
I've left.
Okay, 10, 20,
I'm
30,
wiping
40.
blood off my sword.
50, 60, 70,
I'm-
80,
I'm-
90, 100 feet.
All right.
I'm upstairs.
And then the
One,
door is
two,
on the north wall.
5, 6, 7.
I'm
8, 9,
upstairs.
10. All right.
And remember, there's also 10, 20, 30, 40 feet from the intersection. There's another little north spur.
10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, there is a hallway there.
Yeah, there
and
is a
these
little-
guys have fallen asleep. Well, they're going to be.
To the
They're
north.
being killed.
They're
North.
dead
You just
now,
added that-
'cause
you
I
just
took care
added
of
that to the
business.
south.
Yeah, it's a little spur to the north, same direction.
I just look over at them as I step over and I say, "Hey guys, better you than me."
Okay.
All right, so what's next, guys?
Well,
I'm leaving.
Cash out. Let's
We're
cash out.
leaving.
No. We this.
We're leaving.
This was the
on.
guys who were coming after us.
We're leaving.
I'm not leaving. I checked their
Well,
bodies for keys.
The two of us are
The one that had the lantern had a ring of keys, man.
Yeah. So I take his keys. Does he have any gems on him?
Oh, that's a good question, man. Let's see
to
here.
roll.
Wow, we're gonna have to get in the habit of like searching everyone we kill.
All right.
Well, I mean,
So, this game comes with like these tables to
sense.
see what kind of treasure these things have.
All right. I bet you it's the 00 table, right?
you get some actionable intelligence, man.
So let's see here. It says their treasure type is D, and I don't know what that means, but we're about to find out.
I know what it
Magic
means.
items.
Treasure type D. What?
Oh, cool, man. All right. So, to see what these guys had on them, we got to roll percentages again.
Okay.
So roll one.
99.
Okay, so none of that. Roll again.
18.
None of that. Try again.
23.
Oh, all right. Roll a sixer.
1.
All right. So what they had on them was, wow, that's a lot of gold, man. This must be where their nest is. All right.
Oh.
So the leader had 100 gold on him in a bag, man. But there's more where that came from.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Do they have a map or something like that?
that would make sense.
They have a
yeah.
map on 'em?
So the leader guy with the keys had a map,
Okay. See, I got keys in a map.
and it leads you to like where they hang out, man.
Okay.
So let's see what other kind of treasure is there.
Okay.
Roll another one of those percentages.
All right. 61.
Okay, they didn't have any of that. Try
All
again.
right. Gee, how much? 18.
Uh-oh. Ooh, you guys might want to press on. All right. So give me one percentage.
26.
Cool, man. All right. And do it again.
23.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna want to go check this out.
Are we like getting a tank or something?
All right, now do it again. They had something else.
Groovy.
57.
All right, now this I think was on the leader. So roll again.
Maybe we got
62.
Oh, that's so cool. All right.
Maybe we got the one ring.
Well, we got keys. We got 100 gold.
Okay, so
We got a
that was
map.
on him, and then do one more.
My God. 14.
Cool.
Magic item.
Yeah,
All right.
You
So
wish.
in his bag, like along with all those coins and stuff,
Yeah.
he had this little wooden case, and inside were these two little glass vials with cork stoppers, and one of them has like this bubbly clear liquid, and the other one has like this dark purple liquid.
Ooh. Elixirs.
I'm gonna go ahead and call those magic items.
They could be.
Yeah. Elixirs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple vial and a what other? What was the
Purple and
Clear
bubbly.
bubbly.
Oh, somebody else is writing this down. Right? Who's writing
Yes,
this down?
yes.
All right.
We're writing. I think we're all writing all of it down.
I'm not writing any of it.
Even
Clear
though we-
bubbly vial, purple vial, map, ring of keys, 3 scimitars, 3 shields, 3 belt pouches, 3 wolf god medallions, silver gems kept, GP 20 plus 6 plus 100, SP 300 plus 4.
So yeah, you guys have like a haul full of stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe
gonna
we
get
should
me
go
some-
back.
I'm gonna get me some plate mail.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go back. We leave.
Back. Let's
You
go.
want to leave? You want to go back?
Wait, isn't there? There's more stuff to explore in that room now, though, right?
Well, you could check that room out. You haven't checked it out yet.
Let's go check out the room.
Yeah, let's do
Alright.
it. I haven't been hurt yet.
So
I
you
cast
check
my
out
spell,
that
though.
room yet. This room, you're coming in
Yeah.
the southwest corner.
Yeah.
It goes 30 feet up, and it
Oh,
goes
except we know what it all looks like now because we have a map, right?
right, and it goes 40 feet to the right, and it has a door marked on the map into that room where all the statues were, but you didn't see a door where that door should be, man.
Oh, is it like a secret door?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's behind one of the statues.
Okay, which one?
Let's see, it would be the third one. The third one
From the south door?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this. I'm going to put an S there.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like a
secret door.
door.
And then there's. So that's in the room, though.
Yeah, and in this room where they just came out of,
Yeah.
so there's a couple of places in the wall where they can look through and see what's happening in that other room.
I see.
That's pretty
They
freaky.
have like some racks on the wall with a bunch of spears and like some pole arms with like axe heads on the end of spears. You
Outwards,
know?
yeah.
And then there's a big table. Yeah, what's up?
Does that mean that we can take those weapons?
Yeah, there's
sell.
nobody guarding them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've got a big table, and on the middle of the table they've got some food, and they've got like a big barrel of water,
Yeah.
and it looks like they hang out here.
All right. So there's no treasure chest
So
in there?
we should take the food.
Not in this room.
All right.
But according to that map, if you head way over to way over to the west and then north, they've got like a nest or a place that they hang out.
Can you show us the map now, since we have it?
Yeah, I can sketch one out for you.
I mean, can you just lift that up and show it to us?
Well,
so we
because
can-
they didn't have the whole map.
It's like they got their own little hootie bunker, man.
So
They have part of the map.
now what?
Well, like,
Let's
okay, we got so much crap.
Yeah.
We need to fence all this.
Hold on. Are we already have we already left? Have we just skipped ahead to nightfall?
Yeah, like you guys didn't run into anything on the way out, so you could just like get on your horses and go back to town, I guess.
How much do you need to move up a level? Because
Dice
you
or-
get
I need
another.
the-
Do you get to roll for more hit points when you
You
move up a
do
level?
get more hit points when you move up a level. And so there's these charts in the book that tell you how many you need.
Stand by, bro. Here you go.
So the fighting man is going to need 2,000 points to move up.
Ooh.
The magic user is going to need 2,500 points to move up, but the cleric's only going to need 1,500 points to move up.
Ooh, you move up fast.
Somebody, okay, it
But
sounds.
hold on. and How do I get experience points? By having gold. By
Gold.
Well,
The
By
gold.
holding on to gold.
yeah, and you guys got experience points for killing the monsters too. So we're going to add it all up when you get back to town and figure out how much in total, and then it gets split. And here's the thing where those scores you rolled up come into play.
Yeah.
If the thing that you're good at is really high, you get a 10% bonus on your experience points.
Oh, cool.
So you'll move up faster if your stats are higher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
lucky
very high
me.
stats.
Get back to town. You guys each roll one of those percentages, and let's see how much the gems are worth.
All right.
59.
59.
So I rolled an 85.
59 and 85.
Yeah.
And let's see. Roll a 6-sided die for every gem. Each roll of a 1 indicates the gem is of the next higher category. So each of you roll a d6 and tell me if you get a 1.
I got a 4.
I got a 6.
Okay, so one gem is worth 100 gold, and the other gem is worth 500
I
gold.
don't know. I feel like the wolf necklaces might.
All right, they
Come
might
in
still be
handy.
good. Yeah,
I
because
think-
we're in like some kind of wolf area.
Yeah.
But let's like take them off when we're out of the temple.
It says here
Plus.
you can
Plus.
take a small sample without affecting
30 silver.
the potions,
Or
so
30
you
gold
can
for the
figure
silver.
out what they are.
Except then we
All right,
also
well,
have the
I'm
stuff from
going to
the
sip of one of the
paladins and
potions.
The scimitars and everything. The 726.
All right.
Include that.
How much
So-
is that stuff?
You sip one of
It
the
was-
potions. Which one? The dark one or the clear bubbly one?
Clear
9
bubbly.
times 6, 54,
All right, you sip the
21,
clear bubbly one, and you guys see him just fade from sight and disappear for about a minute, and then he comes back. Yeah.
Please, your math.
All right. And then the purple one, I'll sip from the purple one.
All right, that one tastes kind of disgusting, man. And you get this weird feeling like those skeletons you fought are like your allies now, and you can tell them what to do.
Oh, so I'm like skeleton control.
Yeah.
Skeleton control,
Are
okay.
you sure? Are you the lawful one?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be. He ain't been acting like it.
Maybe you can
We
be
have
lawful, but
816
then
gold.
also be like evil too, or something.
Right.
So I'm gonna sell my mail style armor and get plate mail.
Okay.
So how much is he buying my chain type mail back for?
So you originally paid
30.
30 for the chain. Yeah, he'll give you like 20 back.
Okay, so then I pay an extra 30 for that. So we're
You get 100 experience points for every hit die worth of monster you kill. Wow, man. Because you killed
3 skeletons and,
like
and,
3 skeletons.
and 3 wolf guys.
so that was
And each of those counts as 1/2 of a hit die.
450.
1266 divided by 3.
Hey,
Divided
I
by
want-
3.
That's not fair. I mean, we worked as a team. Like, I want everybody to get like a fair
Well, yeah.
share, man.
1266 divided by 3. We all worked as a team. We got turning. I cast sleep.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That everybody would get the full amount of experience, which is crazy.
I think it's
But
great.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, so,
So-
we're all second level now.
So we all get 1266 or 12 yeah, 1266.
Yeah, that brings you guys more than halfway to second level. You're closest to leveling.
Yeah.
He leveled.
No,
1500.
So we
A
have
thief would have leveled, but thieves don't exist
I
yet.
got 2500. So how much do we each get? 1266?
1266.
All right. So we can retrieve the ones I used.
Yeah, but we want to be able to go in there for a longer amount of time this time without booking it back.
All right.
So I think we should, if we each pick up one more thing of iron spikes.
Well, 12 iron spikes is like 12 each, right? That's like a gold piece for like 12 of these things.
Yeah. Is one gold piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you get a
let's-
lot.
You get to roll another hit die
That's what I thought.
and add it to the one you've already got.
Well, of course.
Your fighting capability might change.
Do I get another spell?
You get another spell per day,
Oh.
but when you make third level, you get access to more powerful spells.
Oh yeah. What's the third level spells?
So, when you get to the third level, you get access to the second level of wizard magic user spells.
All right.
And that gives you things like levitate, invisibility, detect evil, a light spell that never wears off.
Yeah.
Wow.
The knock spell allows you to unlock doors with a spell. ESP lets you read someone else's thoughts. Locate object, levitate. Ooh, detect invisible. And here's one called Phantasmal Forces. Let's see what that does. It creates vivid illusions of nearly anything the user envisions. As long as you concentrate on the spell, it'll continue unless something touches it.
That's like a second level spell?
Yes, it is.
So I can cast a third level.
Yes.
All right.
So there's character levels, but there's also spell levels, which are different from the character levels.
So it's like half. So if I'm 5th level, then I can cast third level spells.
That's confusing.
Yes.
All right.
That sounds confusing, man.
Well, yeah, and when you read the books, it gets even more confusing because they call every floor under the ground a dungeon level. So you got dungeon levels and character levels and spell levels.
Wow.
And it's all 3 different things, man.
Well, there's charts and stuff.
Sounds
Keep
like
track
they should have had spent $1.25 and got a thesaurus.
Oh, and then we also get our. You know what? I forgot to take into account the exchange rate on the silver when I talked about our experience. When we talked about our experience before.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
So if that's 10 to 1, then we got an extra 30 each to our experience.
Okay.
So
What do you
and so
guys want
you
to
got
do
an extra
next? Do you want to
30.
go
Go back.
Thanks, man.
Follow the
Yeah.
map to that guy's secret location where they have all their gold and treasure. I don't think
Okay.
I'm
All
mapping
right.
this very well.
So I now have 3 holy waters, 2 wolves' banes, 2 belladonnas, and 2 garlics,
Okay.
and silver mirror and silver cross. I'm gonna get rid of my wooden cross actually.
Okay. But it worked so well before.
Yeah, but now I have a silver cross. Surely the silver cross is gonna work better than the wooden cross. You know what? It's only worth. No, yeah, it's only worth 2 though. So I sell it for 1.
Cool. I mean, although,
I could give it to one of you. You
Man,
wanna take
there's
my
one-
wooden cross.
Sure.
All
I'll
right.
show you the cross I believe in.
Take my wooden cross.
And I show you my 2-handed sword.
So
That's what I believe
I'm
in.
removing the wooden cross from my equipment list.
All right.
All
You
right.
should add it on yours.
So, you guys get your horses and you head back.
Yeah.